Next, if you can see this example, a very good example to understand the IO package here. So if you can look this code here, file input stream, we are creating object of file input stream, and then we are saying new file input stream, and we are giving test.txt. So this file output stream will do what? It will create a file. This file is not there, right? Even if it is there, it will recreate it. And you don't want to recreate, then pass your comma true here, and then it will not create it. So one file will get created, and now we are saying input stream reader system.in. So this is getting attached with the keyboard, and in turn we are passing input stream to the buffer stream, and then we are saying buffer stream.readLine. So there's a one string variable, and we are saying please enter something. So one message will come, please enter something. System.out.flush. Before reading, we are flushing the output stream, and then we are saying buffer stream.readLine. So it will read and store to the string. Now I just use one for loop here and say I equal to 0, I less than IST.length I plus plus, and then we are using if output stream.write. So this guy is representing this guy is representing this file, right? So write what iostring.char at of I. So write each and every characters whatever I have entered here to where? To this file. So I'm using write method. Just now I explained to you what is the write method, and we are passing character byte, one byte at a time, and we are writing. So we'll keep writing all these things until the length is over, and then we are closing the stream here. So one file has been created, test.txt, and there's something written whatever I enter here, right? Okay. Now I want to read the file. So I am writing a file input stream, and then we say test.txt. So same file I'm putting here, and I'm saying input stream. So one object I have created, and then dot available. So this guy will tell you how many bytes available in that file. And now I'm printing here number of bytes available. Again I'm declaring a byte array equal to new byte number of bytes. So let us say I have written hello here. Okay. So hello is how many characters? 5. Okay. So 5 byte, it will display 5, and the size is getting created of 5. Now read byte. See this guy dot read inbuff 0 to number of bytes. So from 0 to 5 characters read it and store to where? In inbuff. This is a variable, and then we are printing a read byte. So this guy read method also returning how many bytes there, how many bytes it has been read, and it is coming to inbuff and converting to string and printing here inbuff. Later also we are printing each and every bytes and then converting to characters and then printing here. Okay. And finally closing the input stream. So file has been closed now. Now there's one message will comes deleting, and I'm taking again file class. Just now I explained to you what is a file class, and creating object new file, the same file we are passing, and then we are saying test file.delete. As I said, file class will help you to create, delete, access, okay, rename. For all this purpose it is used. And so next is what? Look at this output. If I am running this program, I enter I love Java. So it is having 11 characters. I mean it is 9 and 2 space, so it is 11 characters. So it is giving me the length, that is 9. Okay. And then we are saying here that bytes read 11 here, right? And it is saying they are I love Java. So message coming here also, and it is displaying the byte of each and every characters. So I is having byte 73. After that I have written I love, right? So I is having 73. What about this space? So space is 32. 32 is a byte for a space. Again 76 for L. Okay, so for O it is a 111. So it is like that. Now input stream hierarchy. So we understood the file input stream. Okay. and we have seen the data input stream, or like buffered input stream, if you remember. So if you just come back here, we have used here input stream reader, file input stream, right? Input stream reader. Here we have used file input stream and file output stream here, right? So if you can see this hierarchy of classes, that file input stream is under the input stream, filter input stream is having buffered input stream and data input stream. Okay, so just now we have seen this code, file input stream. So passing the file here, whatever the string file will come, we are passing to here, and then we are writing system or line bytes available to read, and we are printing file object dot available. So whatever the size of this file will display it here, and now we are making a character array, and then we are saying what file object dot read. So this guy will keep reading 1 byte, converting to char and storing to the character array here, and then we are system on text count. So it is also printing the count here, means what is the characters exactly it has come, it is printing, and finally closing the stream here, right? So here we have seen what is the file input stream. And next, byte array input stream. So if you are having some array that you can read it here. So if you can see this, there's a string text Jack and Jill went up the hill. So this is one string, and we are saying text dot get bytes. Very important methods here we are having, which will help me to get the byte of each and every characters here, and it will come to the byte of array. So the whole string is converted to the byte and getting to the byte of array through the get byte methods. And what we are doing here, byte array input stream, we are getting an object and then say new byte array input stream, and we are passing this data here. And then we are saying 0 to 4. So I don't want all the characters, I want 0 to 4. So only this guy will come to this object, and then we are printing here and converting to char. So each and every characters will print, and answer will be the Jack. Okay, system order print line, and then we are saying bash, this object, okay, dot reset. So reset means again it will come to the first point, because pointer has went here after Jack. So again we are bringing to first position, and then we are saying word equal to 0, and then again we are navigating and we are printing each and every characters here from this byte array input stream. And we are giving the conditions here, -1 means it is a end of file. So this will keep retrieving the bytes till end of file occurs. Like in C++ we are having EOF, but here there is no such kind, where I just -1 we can use for that sake. Okay, so just look at this hierarchy. Filter input stream we are having, that is the base class for of what by data input stream and data output stream, buffer input stream and buffer output stream. So there's a read method that is overridden from the input stream, because it is input stream class hierarchy. What buffer means here, we'll understand the buffer means. Buffer means a temporary storage area. The time taken to retrieve data is less when data is temporarily stored in a buffer. These classes do not create a new stream but provide a buffering functionality for existing stream. So if something is coming from the input stream, we can bring to buffer, and then I can read from the buffer. So performance will enhance, and it will be faster to retrieve data. So filters operate on buffers. which are located between the programs and the destination of the buffered streams. Okay, so we are having some classes like BufferedInputStream, which help us to read data from the input stream, and from it will come to the buffer, and from buffer you can read it, right? So if you can see this code here, that what is happening here, we are having text here, and the text is here, and then we are saying original string is here. Now after replacing and with and, so this guy I supposed to replace it. So what we are doing, we are getting bytes and all, right? And then we are saying ByteArrayInputStream, so all the bytes has come to this object, right? And then we are saying BufferedInputStream, buffer in object. So we are bringing that array input stream to the buffer, and from buffer we can do manipulation, we can do some editing and all, and we can send it to back here. Okay, data input. So data input reads bytes and reconstruct them into any one of the Java primitive types. So let us say you want to read write primitive data types, I mean int, char, float. Data can be converted to string format, has methods for reading Java primitive data types. So we are having a method like a read int, read char, read float, read double. So here we are having data output stream. So this guy will help you to write primitive data. Similarly, we are having data input stream which help us to read primitive data. Like we are having 8 primitive types: int, char, float, doubles, byte, sort, long, boolean, right? So for that sake, we are having read boolean, write boolean, read int, write int. So these are the methods we are having which help us to read write data. Okay. File output stream will help you to write something to the file. We have seen this example in that IO test example. So file output stream, creating object and passing the text. Suppose one text file will be getting created here, and then we're writing, say, consider this is my file I have, and in the file what we want to do, we are creating object, and then we are saying efforts.write words. So what is the words here? I have here system or system in.read. So we are reading some bytes in a words here, and we are passing. So words is a byte array here. So we have passed the bytes and 0 to bytes. So whatever the number of bytes we are having, that will go to the file and store it here. Okay. If any exceptions occurs, so catch block will get executed and display the message that error in creating file. Okay. Byte array output stream, same as byte array input stream. It just help you to write a byte array output stream, creates a new byte array output stream, and creates a new byte array output stream with buffer capacity specified in a byte. So you can specify the size, how much size you want for the byte array output stream. Okay. So filter output stream again is the base class for all the filter output stream. Like as we have seen, filter input stream, and now we are having filter output stream. So the write method is there which help us to write to the output stream. So inside the filter output stream there's a data output stream, and okay, so overrides all methods of the output stream class. Now what is a buffered output stream? So again it will help you to write data to the buffer memory. So provides output buffering, and flush method ensure that the data is written to an actual physical output device. So buffered output stream, here we are having, there's a constructor with different arguments. So we can create buffer output stream with output stream or output stream with some size. Now, so data output, as we have seen data input interface and data output. So we are having file, I can say data output stream is also there, like data input stream we are having. So this guy will help you to write primitive types. Again, I'm saying here, this will help you to write primitive types, and it always throw the IO exceptions. So you have to take care that when you are writing primitive types to the output stream.